Hello, my name is Zachary Muslak, and I am here today to show off what we've done so far in the build for the our first milestone, rather. We've done a lot since our last video. We have improved AI, some map changes, as well as a new camera movement, or not necessarily camera movement, more of a camera dynamic. But we'll be showcasing some of the mechanics showcasing some of the mechanics right now in the Meds level.
Yeah.
Okay, so with the camera, we have updated it so that it follows the height of the player instead of just the player. So that means when a player is going up some sort of slope, it will follow the player, not changing the altitude of the camera. Not changing the altitude of the player, rather changing the altitude with the player. We've also added the other function that I showcased in the last video into the tab map. So with our improved AI, we also have a state of alertness so that the enemies are aware of the player when they enter within a certain amount of units. This also affects weapons. So if I were to throw my weapon over to the enemies, they will come to investigate, and as you can see, that enemy has found me and will now pursue me. And when I started shooting that enemy, the other enemy started trying to kill me. So we're over here to showcase this new AI movement as well. So I'm behind a wall and the enemy is not coming towards me nor shooting me. But once I enter into that cone, he automatically targets me. When I move back to the wall, he does not notice me at all, and it goes to the thing over here. Okay, thank you, Ahmed. Yeah. I think that's... Okay, so... Oh, I could actually show that in Eric's level. Okay. So quit, yes, level select, level 1, confirm. Alright, so we're in Eric's level to showcase one other mechanic that we added, as well as better demonstrate what we are planning on for our game. So we're gonna run up these stairs real quick. And as you can see here, there are some enemies. Just to showcase the enemies again. So we have this this new feature called a reveal trigger or reveal box. There are still a couple names for it that we've decided to try and work with, but essentially what this does is it's a trigger that once the player enters, a ceiling that is covering the room will be set inactive so that the player knows what they're going, where they are within an inside level. And we've added this to kind of add a little bit of a surprise for our players. So I'm going to enter the trigger right about here. Everything is completely inactive. Go back and it's there again. And then once I enter in, I'm greeted with an enemy. And we're gonna just do this real quick. And then start recording again. So we're now in the editor of our build, just to kind of showcase what we have so far for our levels, because we took a considerable amount of time working in the with the levels, trying to make sure that they're balanced and trying to make our game take its shape here. So this is Eric's Palace level. It is near its completion. We'll be wrapping it, or everyone on the team will help him wrap it up by the end of the next milestone. It's fairly large, but on the outside, but on the inside it's very, very compact and has a lot to offer. There's still some stuff that we're trying to add, trying to fix, and more or less give enough player freedom so that they have a lot of fun with this level. I'm gonna go to the Walmart level. This is the level that Wing and Ahmed have been working on for this milestone as well. They have been adding in assets, been adding in assets. They got some really cool decals, as well as a clear visual area of where the player needs to go in order to enter in and probably exit to complete the level. Still got a lot to work on, but we are hoping that it is done by the end of the next milestone. And last but not least is the level that Ryan and I are working on. So it's feature complete as of right now. Not a whole lot has been changed from the first couple layouts, but for the next milestone I'm wanting to kind of size this down, as well as have Ryan kind of take over for the second half, because he hadn't done a whole lot. But for right now, this is what we have, and we've gone over some game plans of how to either shorten it or to implement a level that he had made previously so that it flows into this very nicely. And that'll about do it for this video. Thank you for watching.